Thanks so much. I welcome you to Politics Today. I'm your brother, Secret. About 2 weeks ago, the executive governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Oti, told the Nigerian people that very soon Nnamdi Kanu will be released. He said that because he knows the judiciary are tired of messing up themselves with the handling of Nnamdi Kanu's case. They know the government have no case against Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot prove anything. The judiciary knows that. And they must have informed the executive. This joke, we have taken it too far. And in line with their demonic wickedness, it's as if Sowore was recruited and he started work to see how they can make cheap political capital with the condition of Nnamdi Kanu for 2027. Consequently, Sowore said they are going to protest on the 20th of this month. And not just that, he's going about meeting people. He told the Nigerian people that Atiku Abubakar is solidly behind the call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And we saw video of a purported meeting with Goodluck Jonathan. And he told us that Goodluck Jonathan had promised to go and meet Bola Ahmed Tinubu and discuss the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Soon after, Sowore told us that the Abia State Governor, Dr. Alex Oti, and the Anambra State Governor, Chukwuma Soludo, they are not collaborating with effort being made to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu. In that case, he is telling us that the APC governors of Southeast, for Mimo, Enugu, and the Ebonyi State, they are the ones collaborating with effort to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore failed to tell the whole world that His Excellency, Mr. P2B, had been on top of the situation. He had made several calls for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, telling the whole world there is no justification for keeping him in such inhuman environment, violating his constitutional right. His Excellency, Mr. P2B, had been crying out long ago. Every now and then, he reminds the government that, look, there's no justification for what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu. Ohaneze had been on top of the situation. Mbazulika Amechi, before he joined the Church Triumphant, pleaded with the government to hand Nnamdi Kanu over to him. They refused. But now, they know they cannot, because the judiciary want to see how they can redeem their image. They have played along with them in violating the right of Nnamdi Kanu, when they know there is no case against him. That is when they are recruiting Sowore for politics with Nnamdi Kanu's condition. And they are using 2027. Maybe part of the condition they will give Nnamdi Kanu is that if he comes out, he will stand against P2B. P2B is the only problem. Both Jonathan, Atiku Abubakar, Sowore, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all of them, they see P2B as their only headache. And they know he is the man of the people. They know all the votes you cast for APC, the ruling party, in 2023, are the one of Atiku Abubakar of PDP in 2023. They could not even add up to the vote of one candidate His Excellency Mr. P2B. That is why the presidency could not respond to the 2023 presidential election result posted in the X handle of El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State. They could not join issues with him. They could not respond because they know if they make any effort to the contrary, the man will come up with more damning revelation. So they know P2B is man of the people. And they are working very hard to present themselves as people that love the Igbos.
They have been on this now for the last 2 weeks, and that was the time that the God said all of us must become wise. And at the time of justice is now. When it started, if for those of you who have been following, I started by contacting Southeastern leaders. I called them one by one. Some of them I have their phone numbers. Say it's time for us to bring Nnamdi Kanu. It is the time to bring Nnamdi Kanu home from unjust detention. Some of them say they will call me back. Till today they have not called me back. But when the time for anything is right, you don't need a big man. The big man is about to be reduced to nobody now. Because the real big man and the biggest fish is the person we are trying to bring home, which is Nnamdi Kanu.
But they are all silent as co-conspirators, as enemies of progress, as haters of God and man. They are all silent about the activities of the Lagos gang, pulling down investments, buildings belonging to the Igbos. At last count, close to 3,000 buildings have been destroyed. They are all silent about it. They are not condemning it. The Nnamdi Kanu's situation they will use for cheap political gain. That's why the moment Dr. Alex Soti said the man will soon come out, Sowore jumped out. And by jumping out, he would then go back and attack Alex Soti that he's not collaborating with him. Collaborate with you to do what? The man has already told you that, look, things are in place for Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Then he started jumping out. He want to protest. All these years Nnamdi Kanu had been in detention. You did not protest. When the appeal court, unanimous decision, say let the man go, he is innocent. Sowore did not protest when the government refused to comply to the decision of the appeal court. Unanimous decision. Sowore did not protest. It is now Alex Soti said everything is in place now to secure his release. Sowore then jump out. He want to protest. Not just that he want to protest. He will tell you, Atiku Abubakar, Jonathan, himself and the Tinubu, they are the ones working for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and that Alex Soti and Soludo, they are not participating. That is politics played by men of Down syndrome. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. So we will understand your game. We understand all that Tinubu is doing with you. It will not last long. Let Nigerian people wake up. A new Nigeria is possible. We must take back our country for the common good of all. Let nobody play politics with the violation of the right of Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't make sense. We must not forget injustice to one is injustice to all. Let us share this video and be part of what God is doing by subscribing to this channel.
The headline making waves everywhere reads, Jonathan Soludo and Abaribe storm ASU Rockers pressure mounts on Tinubu over Kanu's detention. Just that line alone is enough to shake the whole nation. And trust me, this one is not small. It's a serious political move that might change the direction of things in the southeast and even across Nigeria.